Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? Currently uploading the vlog for yesterday for today, and it's gonna go early for my channel members. So if you want to see the vlogs early, consider joining the channel. Helps me pay for all this crap. So anyway, yeah, I've been really stoked on the numbers so far. Like check this out. 522 views already. 1 of 10. All these videos have been doing really well the last few days. Like the one from the other day about 30 years being in a band is already over 1,200 views. I don't normally get views like this, so this has been great. I feel like doing the vlogging thing and telling the stories at the same time, that's the interesting thing. I think the vlog thing isn't as interesting to people, but then when you throw in the music business stuff, that might be what's pulling people in. It said I had like 2,700 new viewers over the last few days. Got a bunch of subs from that as well, but that's a nice influx. I don't normally get that. So I've been trying to figure out for years, a lot of you guys have been following me, I've been trying to figure out for years how to really engage people and get people to come to the channel more and watch the videos. I have this problem of like, I want to do everything, and that goes with everything in my life. When I write songs, I want to do punk rock, I want to do reggae, I want to do acoustic, you know, I want to do ballads, like all these things, right? But that translates to the videos as well. I want to show all that stuff. I like playing video games, I like streaming, I like talking about my favorite movies. I like giving music industry advice. I like playing acoustic songs on the channel, you know, showing production videos and things. I like doing all this stuff, but a lot of those videos don't work. It's usually the sing-songy stuff that I do, the song of the day type of stuff. How do I make the vlogs work? And it seems to be working by adding in the stories at the end, and then I add chapters too for anybody that might not want to watch the vlog stuff. They don't really care about my life as much, but might want some insight into the music industry. They can just go watch that if they want, and I feel like that's working. So I'm gonna keep doing that for a while and see how that goes. I still wanna make some acoustic videos too, and I've been taking notes every time I do a stream. I ask you guys to let me know what I should be talking about, and so you guys are giving me fuel, what kind of stories to tell on these videos. So thank you guys very much. About to upload today's vlog right now and get that out to the members, and then it'll go live tonight around 6 p.m. So. Yeah, so this shelf over here has just been like a mess for years, and I kind of got to clean up a little bit. I'm probably going to try to get rid of this mic back here. If anybody's looking for an E100 mic, it's good for like acoustic guitar or, you know, anything like that. Percussion, room mic even would be great. Let me know if you're interested in that. But basically, like, I got to figure out like how to utilize the space down here better. This guy, I actually ordered a new one, a 4th generation, and I discovered that the 4th generation doesn't do what this generation did. So I had to send it back, and I was waiting for this Motu M4 to come to me, but Sweetwater hasn't sent it to me, and they haven't charged my card either, so I don't know what... Did they refund me? I have to find that out. Anyway, my dude kind of ghosted me over there at Sweetwater. Usually they're really good. They're like, hey, just calling you from 3 years ago. How'd that patch cable work out for you? They're usually good about that, but my dude's not keeping up with me. Yeah, I just have a bunch of stuff that I've just bought over time and just ended up not using it. And I swear I get this from my dad. He was like a pack rat, man. He like kept everything, and it was just like, why are we doing this? And I think I inherited that. I like messing with stuff. I like messing with toys, you know. Welcome to the couch. This is just, I tend to just throw things here. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys are the same. You just kind of throw things down because you're so busy, and you'll like get to it later, but then you never get to it. That's me, 100%. I started doing this last November, which was, you know, our first Vlogvember, which I feel like we're back in Vlogvember, guys. I'm not officially calling it, but it feels like it. I'm just riding the wave right now. Just trying to find a place for everything. And if it doesn't have a place, do I need it? Can I get rid of it? And dude, I don't have the patience to like sell things. I don't really feel like doing this. So some stuff is like, I'm just letting it go. Like this TV over here, I've been trying to sell it for years. No one's biting. I asked my wife to just throw it on the buy nothing page on Facebook. She usually has really good success there. It's just leaving. I got this drum kit. It's my son's first drum kit. So like a nice little junior kit. It's a Ludwig. Very nice. This little like dark maroon color shells. It still works, just needs heads and symbols, you know, but it's great for a little kid. Been trying to get rid of that, nobody wants it. So yeah, as I was saying, with the vlog stuff, I really enjoy vlogging. I've always liked making stuff, you know, and the vlogging is like more for me and more for my family than anything else. I've always just liked filming things and editing. I really do like editing, you know. Some people hate editing. It can get tedious and take a while, but depending on what you're trying to do, but I really enjoy all of it, honestly. But, you know, you start to go, okay, if I'm spending all my time making vlogs on YouTube, if this is what I'm doing, how can I make it work for me? I feel like I've had a breakthrough recently where it's like, you have to make it something that grabs people's attention. So you sort of come up with like a grabby title and or a thumbnail, and I've been sort of doing it, but with both. And I figured thumbnail is the first thing people look at. It's the first thing you notice when you're scrolling YouTube. I've been starting to put text in the thumbnail. It's got to be something that evokes some emotion from people. It's like clicking on a thumbnail is emotional to me. It hits you in a way. You're like, oh, what's this about? Oh, I would love to find out what's going on here, you know? And I think this is nothing new. It just took me a long time to wrap my mind around it. So it's like, do a vlog, kind of talk about, just show your day, whatever. Show people you're a normal person. But then start talking about your job, you know, or the thing that you're passionate about, right? And for me, my job is being in a touring band and content creator, you know, full time. I don't have a job anymore. I quit that job 11 years ago. So I've been trying to think of these stories or lessons that I've learned that I can share. And it's why I started my podcast in 2018, Tales from the Green Room, because I thought it'd be a cool way for me to get my advice and tips and stories out to younger artists that are just starting out, to maybe help them avoid some of the pitfalls that we experienced. Some things I feel like you shouldn't have to go through. Like when your van catches on fire. You shouldn't have to do that. No one should have to have their van catch on fire. We did. So I talk about it, combining that with the daily life stuff, you know, because my daily life, I have a family and everything, but it also revolves around all of this stuff. So it's like I could talk about these things and have it all sort of gel together. And then, but have the, you know, the main title in the thumbnail reflects the meat of the video. Whereas like there's some vlogging, but then it's heavy on the advice. So I try to come up with a very catchy title, catchy thumbnail that makes people want to click it. So like if you're in a band, see what I have to say about it. Maybe it'll help. Or you're not in a band and you're just interested in how any of this stuff works. You know, there's a lot of that, you know, so that's what I'm trying to do here. And I think I figured it out, and I'm just going to lean into it for a little bit and see how it goes, because these videos are really popping. So please keep letting me know in the comments what you want me to talk about, what things I should cover. And that'll help me come up with a cool video to help you guys, you know. My band has been touring for almost 19 years. We've just learned a lot. And I've also learned a lot being on YouTube myself, what to do, what not to do. And I have this like stubbornness to myself where I'll know that something isn't gonna fly that well, or people might not like this as much, but this is what I wanna put out. This is what I wanna do. So I just do it, you know? And then I just suffer the consequences of not performing as well as something else. We almost have the support bands locked down for this winter tour. We're going to be announcing that, I think, next week, end of next week. Oh shit, I leave for tour next week. Oh man, okay, yeah. I leave for tour next week. Catch Ballyhoo in the Midwest, man. We're starting out in Indiana, and then we're making our way to Cleveland, and then we got Chicago, and I don't really know the order, so go to ballyhoorocks.com and look at the dates. But I hope to see you guys, man. Now, what am I going to do with all of this stuff? I'm gonna hang one of these up for sure. I gotta do something with this. Maybe I'll put it in the tree. Put it up there in the tree or something. Anyway.